Hi, my name is Carol, and if you've been following my story, you know that last week in London, Olympia, I won my age category, which was 60 to 64 in the Hyrox fitness race. So I catalogued my training from around about beginning of January. It was my first time, it was my first competition, so didn't really know what to expect and completely surprised myself by winning the category. And check out my flag here, winner, got it on show permanently, and nice little winner's hat there, that's what I got. So in my last vlog, I talked about my experience on the day, how it went, how the race went. And at that time, I thought I had qualified for the World Championships because there was one space available in my age category. And of course, I did qualify for the World Championships. So I had a little bit of dilemma. We had already booked on to go to a festival that weekend, so it's the 27th of March 2023. So I thought about it, everyone said to me, you should go, you should go, you should go. So I've booked on to the championships because I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to qualify ever again. No one knows anything about the future. I have a friend also who has recently been diagnosed with quite a serious illness, and it just made me think, you know, I am in quite good fitness. I'm in good health and good fitness right now, but that is not guaranteed. And of course I'm 60 now. There's something that I'm thinking about, which is how long can you sustain improvement in your fitness before the age decline steps in? I haven't felt it yet. I felt it maybe a little bit on my running, but I don't know if that's down to an injury. I know I'm a little bit slower than I was 2 years ago, but that might be because I've been injured. But I'm just thinking there will come a time when I can't improve my fitness anymore because of the age-related decline. Who knows when that's going to be? So I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to make the most of the condition that I'm in right now. I've got a very short time to prepare for the World Championships, but thank goodness, if you're over 60, there's a rule that you don't have to step up to the pro weights. So if I had to do the pro weights, I seriously don't think that I could have managed it because I haven't trained for that. It's because I'm quite a small build. I've been working on my strength a lot since January, and it's taken me this amount of time to be able to deal with the women's open weights. So pro weights are another step up for me, and I would, if I ever did them, I would need serious time to gain more strength. And I'm not sure, you know, my build is such that I might not be able to do that. Who knows? But yeah, I've got off lightly, I feel, in the fact that I don't have to do the pro weights. It's a special category if you're over 60. I guess Hyrox are thinking that they might kill us off if we do the pro weights at our age. I know some people over 60 have done pro weights, and clearly if you're doing the mixed doubles you have to anyway, so but you don't do the whole thing obviously. So in terms of training, until I go on the 27th of May, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat it in the same way as I did the London Olympia competition, and train in the same way. So I had last week, so it was the week after the competition, up until about Tuesday I was fairly sore, my glutes were killing me, but I still trained. I trained on Tuesday and I did 4 Pilates classes on the Tuesday, which I think helped to loosen me up. And then pretty much I was back into training again. maybe not full on the Thursday because I felt knackered. So I pretty much had a 3-day high after the competition, and I think that drained me emotionally and physically. So I needed a few days to recover, and I was back on it on Friday. And then I went to a Hyrox training on Saturday and on Bank Holiday Monday, which I absolutely loved, and I felt, you know, my energy's back. I was able to train fully. Well, we did some, on the Saturday we did some running with burpee broad jumps and running again and lunges. So lunge into run, which I think everyone after doing the lunges in the competition finds the running quite difficult because your legs are really like jelly. So we did a little bit of that, and then in the Monday session we did all sorts of stuff. We practiced wobbles, we did farmer's carry, and I tried with a 20 kilos. So for women's open you only need to carry 16 kilos, and I went pretty fast at that, I think. But in training I tried the 20s, and safe to say it was a little bit heavy for me. I had to keep putting them down, and this was, when was this? This was Monday. It is now Wednesday and my shoulders still hurt. So that did have an effect. My coach put me in a team with the 2 fastest men, which is, to be fair, is good for me. It's good for me to be sort of not competing, but with other people that are faster than me. It's good for me. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. We did some burpee broad jumps as well, which I need to practice, but there's not a lot I can do between now and the 27th of May. I'm going away this weekend, so I'm going to take that as a relaxing time, 4 days off training. Then next week I'll be back on it, so I'll be training hard for towards the end of next week and the beginning of the next week, and then I'll taper and do exactly what I did before London and not train for 2 days before. Nutrition wise, trying to eat plenty of protein, trying to drink a lot at the moment. I'm not drinking alcohol, but I may do when I'm away in Istanbul, just for the 4 days this weekend, and then I'll be back off the alcohol after that. Caffeine only before 12 midday, because I don't sleep very well with caffeine in the afternoon. So there you go, looking forward to it, really excited, even though it's cost me a load of money to go. I'm really excited at the prospect of it, really. Been thinking about how I performed, and I was really, actually, as you know, quite surprised at how well I did, and I've looked at the stats, and I think I am probably, if I've looked at the correct stats and they're all up to date, I'm the 4th fastest person in my category ever, I think, and the fastest Brit so far. So yeah, it all depends who turns up on the day, I guess. There are 2 faster women than me. The other faster one was from 2018, so I'm guessing, you know, 5 years ago she'll be in another category. Looked at my splits, they're all pretty good. I may be able to make up a little bit of time on maybe in the rock zone. I walked a little bit sometimes. Don't know, we'll see on the day how I'm feeling, but I'm going to give it my all. Going to the after party as well, so it's going to be a good weekend. I'm pretty sure I will be nervous, but hey ho, that's all part of it, isn't it? It's all part of the buzz. So subscribe to my channel, please, and you will hopefully see how I'm doing. I'll keep you updated in the next couple of weeks as to how things are going. And subscribe to my channel and watch out for me at the World Championships in Manchester. See you soon.